We are live. Remix. Nice. I like that.
At least I didn't get my nose bit off by a Saigon boar.
I'm surprised you like that.
Eat
Oh, man.
Piss on that one, dude.
Welcome to the show.
You know it's going to be a good show when Dirt takes a big piss. Like, right when we
Yeah.
start. It's like,
Uh-huh.
hey, buddy.
Yep.
Ow.
He's been drinking again.
Look at my fucking hands, dude. This dog is eating me up.
Jeez.
What?
He loves a good hand.
He does, man.
Who doesn't?
Is he on the screen?
I don't know. I don't even know if the camera's even on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
Yeah, it's on. Hey, Dirt. Oh. Oh. What? 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 Huh? Huh? Come here. Come here. Come here. Good morning. Good morning.
Knock that shit off if I were you.
Did you get enough sleep? Oh, did you get enough sleep, big dude? Oh, we slept good, didn't we? We slept for 2 days.
2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. You did, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That fucking Tanner Mandel mix episode got me.
Yeah. What was that, a 5-hour episode?
Yeah.
Wow.
You could like slowly watch the progression of me just go downhill.
Oh, yeah.
Blah.
I checked into it. There was a couple of things I wanted to hear again.
Species, goddammit. Species.
Dominant. What did you say?
It's like I accidentally said race when I meant to say species.
Yeah. We are the dominant race, is what you
I
said.
said, we're the dominant race. This is species is what I mean.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh. She'll have
You
that.
did. Oh, man.
She'll have that. It was just word displacement. So
Is that what it was? Yeah, it was pretty classic.
yep.
What is that? Is that a new thing he's doing now?
Dude, anything that's fucking
He just brought that in here like, I'm going to play with this toy while Dad plays on his toys.
yep, he's like good.
Huh. That's like a new thing.
Dude, okay, I fill his water bowl up. I had to switch him out because I did have the plastic one as his water bowl, and I had the glass one as his food bowl. But every time I filled that motherfucker up with water, he picked it up and would dump it right in there like on the linoleum. And I'd be going through the kitchen,
Right.
and I'd slip and fall because I wouldn't see the wet. There's no wet floor sign, you know. And it was a fucking dude.
Oh,
My
yeah.
back's all fucked up. Like that and that drunken night I hit a couple walls.
Yeah, I wonder what happened there.
Oh, toilets broke. Mandels were here, you know.
Yeah.
You know how that goes. Shit breaks all the time.
Anytime the Mandels are here, shit gets broke, tossed around.
Mostly me. Fix that camera.
He's
He's wired for sound today, dude.
He is worked up.
He's done this one thing now where he just sits and he'll like stare at the front door and bark. Like the pizza dude got here last night about 1:30,
Yeah.
and like he wasn't ready for it, you know.
Oh, yeah. Caught him like by surprise.
So like I went and opened up the door and grabbed the pizza. The motherfucker darted outside, dude.
Oh, really?
I said
He went outside?
Yeah, dude. Like, pew. And pizza guy's like, oh shit.
Uh,
And I'm like, hold on, dude. So I left my door open. The pizza guy's holding it. I'm running after him. It's barking like, come here, motherfucker. He's like, can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
That's funny.
Oh, it wasn't funny at the time because I did
I'm
not.
surprised he ran off if he knew pizza was coming.
Oh, when he figured it out.
Motherfucker loves pizza.
When he figured it out, man, Can you come back in? He smelled it. Was like, what?
That's funny.
So what's new?
Oh, not much.
Check this out. On my Facebook today, and somebody posted a drag queens are now banned from LGBT gay pride events due to offending transgender people.
What?
So basically, that movement is kind of imploding in on itself.
Wow.
Bye, Felicia.
Jeez. How's that? I mean,
And now they're trying to add like pedophiles into it, part of that community.
what's that whole TED Talk thing that you showed me? Remember, there was a TED Talk on about how like they were supposed to make they had this idea that pedophilia was supposed to be acceptable or something like
Yeah,
that.
they're trying to make it acceptable. And, dude, if this is the way the human race is going, I'm seriously contemplating suicide. Like, fuck it, man. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
That's crazy.
Like, seriously, dude. Like, when's it stop?
I don't know. You sent me some clip of, I want to look more into that. Hold on, I'm gonna Google it.
Dude, I'm seeing it like all over, dude. Have you seen those like TikTok things?
What are you talking about?
Like, it's advertisements for this new app called TikTok.
No.
And it's where like the kids, it's like young kids, like 15, 14-year-olds, and they're like dressed like extremely fucking inappropriately, and they're doing like these dances and stuff, and they're like doing it, and you're just like, and you click on the comments, and people are like, oh my god, is Facebook really pushing this? Like,
What is it about?
it's just young kids, and they do like voiceovers, and they dance like really provocatively. And it's fucking gross, dude. Like, ugh.
So the claim is that a TEDx speaker gave a talk that referred to pedophilia as an unchangeable sexual orientation.
There's a dude running in, I think, Virginia, dude, and he come out and he's like,
I've seen that.
I'm
I've seen that
gonna
on Facebook.
I'm going to make it to where it's okay to love children. It's like, I'm this close, like completely quitting Facebook and like everything, and just vlogging on YouTube. Just,
Sorry, I'm reading this.
like whenever I walk down the street, like to work, I'm just going to give my thoughts of the day, but I'm completely going to get off that shit, man, because it's getting too.
Oh my God, this is crazy. I'm reading some of this stuff. It's nuts.
When I looked into it, dude, I literally got sick to my stomach. I am depressed today because of that shit.
In the TED Talk, a speaker described pedophilia as a condition some people are born with and suggested that if we recognize it as such, we can do more to prevent those people from acting on their instincts. Oh, okay. So it's not like this TED Talk was, oh, we should like accept pedophilia for what it is. It's saying that we should accept that pedophilia is like you're born that way, like you're born with that fucked up idea that you should fucking play with kids.
Well, that's not the only one.
And then
there's like two of them that I've seen.
So it's not what you made. You made it seem like when you sent me that, you made it seem like, oh shit, pedophilia, here we go.
Well, there's two of them. Is that the Indian woman?
I don't. This is just a TED Talk. I was talking about a TED Talk. This was in mid-July, I guess.
There's a couple different ones, and then there's other people on there, dude. It's once you delve down into that rabbit hole and you start like.
I don't think it's quite what you're saying it is, though. I think they're trying to better understand why people fucking do it, because like there's so much shit that pedophiles are, I mean, they're sent to prison or whatever, and they're posted their picture on the internet. Like there's so much bad things that happen. Like no other crime has such a big punishment than being a child molester.
I mean, I think
convicted child molester.
Other people are like,
right.
Let's hang them. I'm like,
but I'm saying, like, people still fucking do it. That don't stop them. The punishment doesn't stop them. So maybe they are trying to understand what is the origin of this whole thing. Like, why do people do it? Still do it, even after the punishment and the.
I don't want to go down that road at all.
I'm just saying that's what they're talking about.
Well, they can have.
They're not trying to like.
They can have it. They can have it.
Yeah.
They can figure it out.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do.
I'm
They're
just-
trying
I'm
to
just-
figure it out.
I'm just gonna work at Kroger and
Eh.
say,
real red wagon.
yeah. I want to be ignorant to that one.
Right.
We'll just let them handle it. They're professionals about it.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, it's crazy.
But looking more into it, dude, you can see where they're having rallies where they're like they want it accepted and
No, I don't think that's what it is.
look into it. Dude.
I don't think so.
Okay,
I don't think so.
Okay, well, okay.
I don't think
okay,
that's
then don't
what they're
think so.
doing.
I don't give a fuck. Look into it.
No,
You'll
I'm-
find out, dude. It's fucking awful.
They're not trying to
It's fucking
make it
gross.
acceptable. I think they're
Yes,
trying to.
There is people there trying to make it acceptable somewhere. You'll find
Not
it.
on the TED Talk.
Not on the TED.
No, I'm
Not on
sure
that
there's
TED Talk.
pedos out there trying to make it acceptable.
See, piss on your stick right there, buddy.
Wow.
Wow. Right, the same
Kobe.
spot. It's fucking. I started like clicking into shit, and I was like,
Hmm.
like one of those like Beavis moments where he's like, he
Yeah.
gets in too far into something. He's like, yes, all right here, dude. Yeah, man. Damn.
Yeah. Still, yeah. I mean, just
It's the dark arts, dude.
I don't know, man. I never even knew that the TED Talk thing was a thing. I never heard of that.
It's been
Yeah.
around forever, dude.
Yeah.
Elon Musk has did it. Fucking
Oh, yeah.
Terrence McKenna's done it.
Steve Jobs.
People,
People like that.
Bill Gates, Elon Musk.
And what is it? Like people meet up
It's like they state how they're successful,
and it's
like
just
it's kind of a motivational thing. People that swing the English channel or something, they're like, "This is how I got the motivation to do it." Da, 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 da.
it's almost like a meeting of the minds.
Pretty much. And then,
Huh.
sometimes you can watch them and it's really cool. Sometimes you can watch it, and it's like super shitty.
Yeah.
Just depends on who it is, man. A lot of interesting people. The fuck is?
What is that?
Thanks for finding shit for me. I really appreciate it.
Oh, did you lose that?
I've not seen that since I moved in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And he just dragged that out of nowhere.
Here it is. Got it, Dad.
Oh.
Okay, man. Ugh. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to start investing in a kennel.
A kennel?
Yep.
Why is that?
Gonna have to put him in puppy jail.
What?
He's fucking a lot of shit up nowadays.
Oh, is he?
Not too much. Like if I watch him, but like I can't leave him in here by himself.
Oh, no, you can't do that. There's no way.
Mm-mm.
You can barely leave him in here when you're in here. What's he doing now? What's he doing?
Hell, he's looking for something to fuck up. What are you doing? Dickhead.
That's like his sole purpose. It's just like looking for shit to fuck up, isn't it? That motherfucker ain't gonna sit still in a chair.
Be a part of the party, bro. Sit right there.
I feel like when he gets older and he chills out a little bit, he might
Sit right there. Stay
Hang
right
out.
there. Stay right there. Okay, that worked for 2 seconds.
You're fired.
Look at my hands.
Is that teeth marks or
Yep.
scratches?
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he busted my lip. I was asleep and he fucking does this thing with his paw.
Yeah.
Ka.
Oh yeah.
Like he does it, he sees it, and he's like, and he hits stuff. And so like I was asleep and he decided he was going to wake me up. And he busted me right in the fucking mouth, dude. I woke
Wow.
up. I was pissed. He was pissed. Oh, it's bad times. Oh, lots of no. Look, see, I can't even focus on the podcast. I'm like,
Yeah, no. What's he doing? He's just sniffing around.
And if we kick him out, he's like, oh god.
I feel like he chills out after a minute though. Like he does this little thing, and then like maybe like 30 minutes in, like he just
What are you eating?
he just chills.
Wait,
What's he
wait.
got in his mouth?
What the fuck was that?
What is that? Some kind of wrapper?
cigarette. Forever.
Mm.
Why? Why? I'm so frustrated with you. I'm gonna feed you to a panda.
Ooh.
Well, tonight starts my big 9-day fucking rain it, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yep. 9 days straight.
Damn.
Mhm.
I'm going to a comedy thing tomorrow night.
Coming up Broadway?
No, it's at the Twisted Cork. It's that big tournament thing they're having.
Mm.
Yeah. It's tomorrow night is the first night. It's like the first round.
Nice.
All the comics get there, they sign up, and then they go up, and then there's judges, and they get to advance on to like the next show. It's cool. It's almost like a last comic, their little version of Last Comic Standing,
That's
and then the winner gets to all paid trip to L.A. for America's Got Talent.
Shit, I'm gonna quit on. I'm gonna go up there. Like, what up? My name's Dave. In the house. My qualities are alcoholism and drug addiction.
Have you ever thought about writing comedy?
No,
Trying to do it?
I'm too fucking lazy. If it ain't off the fucking key, then I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta just like say it,
Yeah.
and then I gotta like wait for a reaction. I'm a reactionary comic, but then most of the time it just gets me in trouble.
I wouldn't say you're a comic.
Did he really just say fucking?
I think you have a sense of humor. There's a difference. There's definitely a difference between having a sense of humor and being a comic. Like you have to work that craft just like a musician does, you know.
Well, in that case, I'll never make it. I've just not got the
I
drive.
was just
and
wondering
focus.
if you ever like thought about pursuing something like
I'm
that.
more of a personality, you know. Like I could probably do a reality TV show, like Intervention.
You're more of a documentary type.
Yeah, yes. I'm like you ever seen that movie The Fighter with Mark Wahlberg with his brother?
I've
He's
never
like,
seen
he's
that.
like, I'm getting back into the fight, man. He's like, he thinks the documentary is about him like getting back into the fight game, getting ready,
Yeah.
and all he's doing is like smoking crack and jumping out windows. And then at the end, he's in prison.
I think I've seen like half of that movie or something.
Well, he goes to prison. He's like got all of his prison buddies, and they're all lined up, dude. It's like the whole jail's in there, and they're watching the TV, and he's like, check this out, check this out. This is me.
What happened?
Well, they start playing it, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm back on my game, dude." And it shows him like smoking crack. And he's like, "Well, this ain't supposed to be on here." He's like, it's like addiction, and smoking crack." And he's like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, really?
Yeah, they duped him, dude.
Oh man, that's funny.
Oh, it's got Christian Bale in it, dude.
That's right. Christian Bale's in that.
Yeah, dude. It's. I mean, it's horrible the way they did it. Though.
Christian
It's
Bale
funny.
is the crackhead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's based on a true story, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
I can't remember if it was the Schultz brothers.
Here I'll look it up. What was the name of that movie?
I think The Fighter.
The Fighter, yeah.
I think I'm pretty sure. It was funny though. So I fell asleep watching.
Yeah, Mickey Ward.
Mickey Ward.
Yeah, that was his name.
There's another one with the Schultz brothers, but they totally fucked up. Like based on a true story, and then they changed a bunch of shit.
Yeah, Hollywood's good about that.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to hear my true Hollywood story.
You ever hear those? You ever see those? There's videos on YouTube of like what really happened versus what the movies do. Like Wolf of Wall Street, like
Doors.
The Doors, all those movies that are based on true stories. Like they all have the. There was another movie. What was it?
It's like because they do it word for word every time, you know.
I can't remember what it was, but they had an original member of some group, and they took parts of a movie and showed it to him. It was a hip hop movie, I believe. Maybe been Straight Outta Compton. I don't know.
It sure wasn't easy.
And there was parts where he was just laughing. He's like, "That never fucking happened," you know.
Probably like the gun scene.
I don't know. I
Like,
can't
where's
remember.
Felicia? She's in here sucking my dick.
Bye, Felicia.
Oh, it's going to be an awful soundboard. I have a feeling you're going to click that every 10 seconds. Surprise, motherfucker. Carla looked down today before we put sunglasses on her.
Yeah.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh, dude.
So what were you watching before you went to sleep? You were about to say something about that.
Started off on vampires.
Vampires? What do you
Yeah,
mean?
I don't know why.
Like on YouTube?
Yeah, I think I was just like, I wonder what's up. Started watching it, and then I woke up again, and it was on werewolves. And then I woke up again, and it was on Mary Magdalene.
No, that was on that one I came over.
Oh, I know. It's the third time I woke up, and I was like, "What is it talking
It
about?"
was like talking about. Well, when I first got here, it was talking. It was like a History Channel documentary talking something about the Bible or something.
Yeah, Mary Magdalene, and
Then it went into Mary Magdalene after that.
I was like, "How the fuck?"
It was like the story of Mary.
No, I didn't start off on vampires. I started off on Vlad Dracula, the real dude from like Romania, the emperor that impaled Vlad the Impaler.
Mm.
Like that's what it started on, and then it went to like Dracula, and then it went to werewolves, and then it started talking about Jesus. Like what the fuck?
He's got a beer can.
I don't know, dude. Look, he takes after me. He gets a beer and starts smashing into everything. Look at it, just completely fucking picked up a beer can and just took it. At least he ain't here fucking shit up. Yep. Speak of the devil.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, give me that beer can. Hey, give me that.
Mm.
Get that from him. Jesus. Where in the hell did he get a beer can? Dude, he's getting
What
shit.
do you mean? Where did he get a
Well,
beer
he's
can?
getting shit off the table in there, dude. Like he realized he can stand up there now. Oh, dude, he yeah, calm down now, won't you, motherfucker? He didn't get my good set, dude. I was in there.
Headphones?
Yeah, he fucked up my LG, my LG pair of headphones. Like I went there and I seen the top one of them was missing.
Oh no!
And then he took a shit and I seen like the rubber piece in it.
Oh, what? In
Yeah.
his shit?
And his shit, and I was like, motherfucker, I feed you like I fill up his bowl 3 times a day. Like
I'm trying to pet you and you're trying to bite me. What the fuck?
it's the way I show love. How long does this puppy stage last?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't remember. I had a dog when I was little. That was enough for me.
I mean, he's cool sometimes.
I was like so young that like I didn't really have to take care of it. So
like he's cool, man. Sometimes he's a loving dog. He's like, here, I'm gonna lick your belly. And sometimes he's like, I'm gonna punch you in the face. They bite your nose.
lick your belly.
Yeah, I'm laying there trying to sleep, and he's like, he's showing some comfort, Yeah, look it up, Google it. How long does the puppy stage last? Because I don't want no fake news either. I want some legit. When does he start acting sedated? We'll start giving him Valium. Come here, buddy. Time for your nappy nap.
Eee.
We'll take nappy naps together.
Yeah, don't Google search pit bulls.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Did you see it, Titty? I mean, I hate to bring this up, but whenever I try to, do my thing, with a little bit of adult entertainment on the phone, this motherfucker never fails, man. That's the perfect time to nibble my toes. I'm like, dude, I'm trying to concentrate here. It's hard enough already. Come on. And then he's just like,
Oh my
trying to rip my foot off. And I'm like, dude, this makes me uncomfortable. And then he jumps up on the couch and then he's just, whole different ball game. Then I got to quit. And it's bad.
Oh, you don't stop.
Yeah, I do. He breaks my concentration. I'm just like, fuck it. God, it's frustration. I throw my phone. I let it die. I'm like, a little piece of me dies. Let's let the phone die.
Oh.
I don't talk to nobody for 2 days. I was like, fuck it. God. All that built up aggression and anger.
I love how if you look up the pit bull on Wikipedia, the first thing it says is pit bull redirects here. For the American rapper and entertainer, see pit bull, and it has a link.
Hey.
The rapper.
Never heard of Pitbull?
Yeah, I heard of him. Yeah, they always have him on for wrestling events and stuff. He always plays at WrestleMania, and it's terrible.
He's a hot dude. He sucks.
Yeah, I listened to the Mac Miller new album last night.
I've heard some of it.
Super chill. The whole album is just super
I think he
chill.
mumbles too much. He mumbles.
He doesn't mumble.
He did in the songs I heard. I was like, eh.
He doesn't mumble.
Cause I put it on events like Shuffle Radio. I like played bands, played some
Now,
Miller.
a lot of his stuff has changed. Like, it's changed. Like, when he started out, it was that very, like, annoying hip-hop type stuff. I don't know.
For example,
There's, like, this whole genre about, like, just doing drugs and, like, blah, 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 like, just...
I seen him on
That kind of
Ridiculous
stuff.
once, and he's got red eyes, like he was fucking.
But, like,
blowed.
this album was completely different from his old stuff from, like, late 2000 or early 2000s. And,
Did he get a start on SoundCloud?
no. He does all the music too for his shit.
That's
Like
cool.
produces all his shit.
Look at the lava lamp.
How long has that thing been on since Monday?
That thing's been on for a month.
God, you shouldn't do that. That's dangerous.
Eh.
Like they will explode. Like they'll go. That thing's hot as fuck. Probably should turn that off.
Fuck it. We'll call it the lava lamp incident. That'd be cool if it exploded on air.
No, definitely wouldn't. It would probably give you 3rd-degree burns.
Give me an excuse not to go. Believe me, I'd fucking use it too. Be looking like Two-Face and shit.
You already do.
Like Harvey Dent.
You already do look like Harvey
Well, I got to
Dent.
hit the other side, even it out. That's pretty mean, dude. That hurt my feelings.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck. Are we allowed to say that on air?
Oh god, give me a break.
Some of the shit you say.
Hey.
Give me a fucking break.
Jeez, what about that episode the other night with Tanner?
That's pretty deep.
Man, Tanner always gets deep on here with stuff.
I know. I enjoy Tanner.
Yeah.
Enjoy him a lot. I need to bring
Like
him
he gets so deep he forgets what he's talking about.
I know. It's great.
He's like, wait, where was I going with that?
But then he comes back and he's like,
He's like, oh yeah.
oh yeah.
Good talks though.
And then the transcendent, interterrestrial being of the copious of the inherent facilitator is Immobius on a indiscretion level, which is apart due to intermittent fun fasting. Where was I going with that? But it's great though. But it's great though.
Yeah, it is.
'Cause I'm like, oh my god. Like even though like I'm half-ass following, I'm not half-ass following. I'm following, but I'm like, I don't want like,
Right.
what? Wow, like the rat part. It's pretty cool. So basically, what he's saying
about the park, rat park. I googled all that afterwards to look into that.
I need to find more activities. Maybe I won't drink.
I don't know. Maybe. It was interesting, but what I was thinking afterwards was, how many people are in the world? Millions and millions of
Billions.
people,
There's
right?
like 6 billion or something.
Well, think about like that's one experiment on one rat with one personality. Not every person or rat has the same personality. Golly. Hey, no. Go.
You
not
fucked up right there.
not
You're reading notes.
not every same person has the same personality and stuff like that. So who knows? I mean, if you did the rat park with like a bunch of different rats, I wonder if it would be different.
Maybe we should do our own experiment. We'll get us a bottle of liquid cocaine, and then
I just feel like it would be different with,
maybe they did it with multiple rats.
maybe. I wonder how many.
Did you ever hear about the experiment they did with chimps? And they like taught them how to sign language, and then they gave them currency, like coins to spend, and they give it to them.
What is this called?
I can't remember. You keep on knocking, but you can't come in. Will be good. But they taught them how to, like they gave them these coins, and if they did something good, they got paid for it. And then the first thing they did whenever they learned how to use the currency, this thing went straight to the female chimps and paid them for pussy. They'd give them money, and then they'd bang them. I swear to God, they'd bang the female chicks. The female chicks would cash in and eat the candy.
What?
All the males would go to the females, pay for a piece of pussy.
What is this? I'm looking at
I don't
this.
know. They brought it up on Joe Rogan, man. Like, did you hear about the experiment they did with chimps?
Oh no.
Get up here. Get up here. There goes the camera. We're trying to do a show, asshole.
How scientists taught monkeys the concept of money not long after the first prostitute monkey appeared. Wow.
Yep. So the female chimps, they'd be like cashing in on the candy and stuff, and then all the dudes was just banging. Did you hear about the chick that gave the monkey wine and Xanax, and then ripped a dude's face ripped off?
No, it ripped that lady's face off. There's a 911 call. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah. It's fucked up. Eh?
Yeah. She's just like screaming bloody murder in the background. Jeez. But the crazy thing is like, what was it? Was it a gorilla, right?
No, it was a chimp.
Was it a chimp?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the chimp, this lady, didn't she like raise this chimp? She'd been with this chimp for years. It was part of her family.
Have you ever seen humans on Xanax?
Yeah.
Same
I've never seen
difference.
a chimp on Xanax, though.
I'd imagine it wouldn't be far from the same.
Mm.
Yeah, pretty fucked up, though.
Yeah. That is crazy.
Chimp prostitution.
Did you, speaking of Joe Rogan, did you see the Macaulay Culkin interview?
I told you about
Did
it.
you? I haven't got to see it yet. Is it worth watching?
Really good.
Dude, Macaulay Culkin's fucking awesome, dude. He's huge into wrestling, too.
He's not like, if you watch some of the Macaulay Culkin shit, like where he's like falling apart and stuff, he is not that dude at all.
Falling apart? What do you mean?
Like, you ever seen him when he's got the long hair and he's just like, oh God, the pressure.
No, I've never seen that.
Oh, dude, there's a bunch of videos out there. It just looks like he's
I
strung
don't-
out. And
I
like,
don't think so. I think like in the late 90s, like a lot of like magazines were like putting it out there about him that just because of the way he looked,
yeah, it was
that he was like
real-
on heroin and all this.
It's when he did that movie with Seth Green. What was that? The Birdcage or Birdhouse?
I don't
Is it, they act like there's like two trans dudes. They're just all fucked up.
Yeah, but they were making this whole thing about, oh, Macaulay Culkin's like, what is that monkey? But yeah, he's like totally like kind of just chill and down to earth
Dude, he had this
from what I've always seen.
ribbon on. And Joe's like, what's that ribbon? He's like, it's a participation ribbon, Joe. I participate in life. He's like, I'm on your show. I'm participating. And Joe's just like, okay, that's cool, Macaulay.
Yeah.
He's like, so like, what do you do? He's like, oh, I'll put all my money in the bank and I'll live off interest. And I'm just going to leisurely travel to Paris and maybe take a daytime trip through a tunnel to
Yeah.
France.
How much money does that kid have, you think?
Fuck, Home Alone money. He's got that fuck you money.
Home Alone money?
Oh yeah. What else did he do?
Crazy.
What else did Macaulay Culkin do? Home Alone 1 and 2.
He did Uncle Buck. I mean, he had all kinds of fucking movies.
Uncle Buck. Dirt's recently started humping now.
Has he?
Yep. Red Rocket.
He was in all kinds of shit. Let's see. Oh, he did do a lot of work with Seth Rogen on Robot Chicken. Didn't know that.
I mean,
That's
Seth
cool.
Green.
He had that movie Saved.
Saved wasn't that good. That had actually more.
He was in Oh, he had a band?
Is it Macaulay Culkin and the Angels?
No. Jeez. The Pizza Underground.
Oh, they brought up a good point. Like,
Oh, he was arrested 2004 with weed.
what's his fucking name?
Let's see.
The Angels.
Oh, Corey Feldman.
Corey Feldman. Corey Feldman's like, there's people trying to kill me, hit me with the car. Joe Rogan's like, listen, bitch, nobody's trying to fucking
Was he
kill
on
you.
Joe Rogan?
No, but he was talking to
Oh.
Macaulay Culkin about
Oh.
it. He's like, listen, bitch. It's like, nobody's trying to kill you. If they wanted you dead, they would hire a professional. They would fucking kill you, and it'd make it look like a suicide. And like Joe gets really adamant about it. Like, if you're really doing something, fucking, they would kill you, and you wouldn't even know.
Man, really, the only thing he did that was huge was Home Alone.
I know.
Uncle Buck, Jacob's Ladder, Home Alone, My Girl. He was in that was pretty big. Home Alone 2,
I remember when he died in Home Alone, or My Girl.
My Girl. Yeah, The Good Son. You remember that one? Yeah, where he played that badass little kid. He's fucking evil little kid, fucking mean as shit. It's a good one. You should watch it. Page Master was big.
Yes. I watched
I
it
feel
the
like-
other day.
I feel like Page Master is like something weird where they make a shitload of money off of that somehow. I can't remember. There was something about they sold some kind of rights or royalties or something and made a shitload of movie off that movie.
Made a
A
shitload
of money on that movie.
Made a shitload of movie off that movie. I can tell you. I actually watched that the other day.
Let's see. Trying to find like what's he worth? His like net worth.
He's worth 2 nickels and a blowjob. Maybe 3 and a penny.
Do, 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 do.
Ba-dun-dun. Ba-dun-dun-dun. On this episode of What Is an Actor Worth? Macaulay Culkin made Home Alone movies. Love cheese pizza.
This is crazy. I guess he probably still makes a shitload of money off those movies.
God dang,
I've
dude.
done that twice now, haven't I?
I don't know, man. He's moving off of movies and shit, you know.
Movies after movies, yeah.
Oh, hey, Dan, bye. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you going to take a nap now? You want to nibble my hands? I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you, you ugly motherfucker. Oh, fucking dirt. I see your barbecue stains finally come off.
Did it?
Yeah, I gave him a bath.
Oh yeah, you did.
There's one barbecue stain on his fucking nose.
Yeah,
You're like, what the fuck is that? That's barbecue sauce.
that was on there forever.
Like I tried to rub it off with my finger and like spit. It would not come
Oh,
off.
he was in Richie Rich. You remember
Oh yeah.
that?
Alfred. Was that Butler's name Alfred too?
I don't know.
Richie. Come in here. What was your favorite part of Richie Rich?
He's around 50, he's worth around $15 million.
He married an Asian lady,
Who?
Macaulay Culkin.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, and he's like, I can't really make fun of her for being Asian right now, but when we have kids, I totally get the green card. Like I could totally fucking green light, make fun of Asians. He's like, 'cause I'll have my own little Asian babies.
I
can do it.
That's funny.
And Joe's like, I don't know. A lot of people probably get pissed off about that one.
Did you see that when he did the like the Home Alone spot in a wrestling ring at an indie show? They did like he was at some little renegade like renegade wrestling promotion somewhere, and he was in the front row watching it. It's a smallest little town, and they were like, "Hey, you know, come in the ring," and they already had all this set up, and they had like the Home Alone, you know, the part when he's like the paint buckets and all that stuff. They had
Yeah.
all that set up like in the movie Home Alone, and they did that whole spot.
Nice.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Hell yeah. Dude, like watching Home Alone and seeing
Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci
Yeah,
in that, and then going back and watching like Casino and stuff like that. I'm just like, oh my god.
that's funny. They were talking about Joe Pesci was saying like in between takes he'd be over there like fuck and all this stuff going on and on. They're like, you know, Joe, there's kids everywhere, you know.
He's like, what the fuck? You fucking
But
Jew.
if you notice in Home Alone, he's always like, he does that like through the whole movie every time something happens. It's pretty funny.
Love it, dude.
Oh, Daniel Stern is in that movie too, Home Alone.
Is he?
Daniel Stern is his buddy. Hey, he's Marv. He's Marv.
Oh yeah, Marv.
Yeah,
Marv's creepy, dude, in that movie.
Daniel Stern, man.
Sticky bandits.
You remember that movie Bushwhacked that Daniel Stern was?
I've never seen Bushwhack.
Dude, it's a classic. It's like one of those. It's like a children's type.
Oh,
of
when he goes
movie.
camping, they
Yeah,
go camping. Yeah.
He's like some kind of felon or something. He's on the run.
Isn't Bob Saget? in
He's
that
like a
too?
fugitive on the run.
Is Bob Saget in that too?
I don't know if he is or not. No, I don't think so. Like he's really the only person in it. I think the rest of them are pretty much kids. That are in
But
it.
he's on the run. But they think he's the counselor.
Yeah, no, they think he's like the camp lead, like the Boy Scouts leader. And they're like, he pulls up and he's got these Italian leather jacket. He's like, wow, this guy's like hardcore. He's coming out here with no backpack and all that stuff. He's like, the kid's like, so where's your pack at? He goes, what are you talking about, kid? I got 2 packs. He's got 2 packs of smokes. That killed me as a kid. Like, I loved that little thing. I got 2 packs. What are you talking about?
Oh
And
man.
you're like, geez, he's hardcore. He doesn't have a backpack.
Let's see here.
And they're like, what kind of boot are those hiking boots? And he had like leather loafers on.
Childhood movies. Let's see here.
Blank check.
Good one. That's got a creepy overtone to it now.
Oh, yeah.
Oof.
So
Man.
does Big, the Tom Hanks movie.
Fuck that movie. I just can't stand it.
Really? Why?
I don't know. I don't know. Even after I watched it, it made me like, you're on Tom Hanks movies. I'm like, eh.
I watched a trailer to this.
Don't get us kicked off YouTube.
Can we get in trouble for watching a trailer?
I think we can play whatever the fuck we want.
To take out Ranger Troop 12, a man would have to be brave,
It's Winnie the Pooh.
adventurous, or wanted.
We got a future man on the loose.
Because you like your chair, you should put a light bulb in your mouth, like Uncle Fester.
Daniel Stern is Bushwhacked.
That's a classic film, man. Oh, man. It's one of those like childhood movies, you know.
Remember, so you got Dunstan checks in. That was a good one.
Dustin checks in, yeah.
I liked Gordy, but I didn't.
Gordy, was that the pig one?
Now see, there's 2. There's Babe, and there's Gordy.
Yeah, Gordy. That's what I was thinking. Dude, what about fucking Little Giants?
Ooh,
Hell yeah.
Snot bubble.
Oh,
I can
yeah.
do that pretty good now.
Little Giants. That was a good one. Shit. We're sitting there talking about Little Giants on the podcast.
Man, the Sandlot, man. Everybody's killed me now because they're like, you killed me, Smalls. Like, shut the fuck up.
Oh, The Sandlot.
Yeah,
I remember watching that movie before it was cool.
me too. I remember having it on VHS. I was like, oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
sweet.
It's kind of turned into like a cult classic. And it's
It's like Nirvana. They
you
killed it.
wouldn't think- yeah, you wouldn't think it would, but it was a good movie though. What's that? Oh, outside. Oh, yeah.
I was like, that TV's off. Like, dun, dun, dun.
You ever like eavesdrop?
No,
No.
I'm usually sleeping. Sometimes upstairs there's
If I was in an apartment, I would do that all the time, like just by myself.
I've not reached that pinnacle of my life yet. Like I can hear what's going on upstairs sometimes. Sounds like a good old time.
Yeah, until dirt starts digging at your feet.
No, I can tell what's up. Like, oh, dude, I might have fucked them off one day.
Who?
People upstairs.
Oh, you made him mad?
I think so. Well, I don't
What'd
know.
you do?
They never did say nothing, but I got home around 5:30. I got home dirty shit in the floor, and I was like, I gotta clean this up.
Yeah.
I cleaned it up. I put that powder on the floor, and then I vacuumed
Yeah.
at 5:30 in the morning. Then all of a sudden, I hear footsteps upstairs. I mean, it was like heavy footsteps, like
Yeah.
fuck you, fuck you,
Oh,
fuck you
yeah.
footsteps, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, whoopsie. Because I mean, I didn't have no sense of time. Like, I don't even know what day it is.
Right.
So I'm just like, okay. And then I heard the toilet flush, and then I'm like, oh, shit. So it's a thing now. I might call in tonight.
What?
Why not?
Hmm?
I have rights.
That's funny. You think you do?
It was funny. The other day we was scheming like how we could get out of work. And I was like, if I leave at 2:00, I can tell them I got court because I'm going through a divorce. So I can leave at 2.
Jeez, you're reaching.
Oh, dude, we all was. I guess
Oh, was everybody
It's like-
just kind of getting?
a big circle of people's like, what would your
What do you
excuse be?
got?
I'm like, I'm getting divorced. I got to be at court tomorrow. And they're like, oh, yeah, my diabetes is acting up.
Oh,
And the other one's like, my back's hurting.
you can't use the diabetes thing. That's too easy.
Shit. It's been done to death
I
now.
know. That's what I'm saying. It's too easy. You can't do that.
And then somebody's knees were hurting.
Remember we were talking about like scamming the government, like food stamps and
Yeah.
stuff? I was thinking about what if you took a food stamp card
Mhm.
and you went in and purchased like a bag of beef jerky.
Mhm.
Bag of beef jerky is what, $8? Something like- if you get a
$5.99.
certain kind,
Yeah.
$5.99, whatever. Take it in.
I know the price.
And you don't keep the receipt, right? And you go in and you go outside, you come back in, and you're like, I just bought this in here. I need a refund. And they're like, I just tossed the receipt in the trash can over here. You think they give you a refund? Then you go buy a pack of smokes.
I don't.
That'd be a way of getting.
Well, see, with that is you don't pay taxes on the food stamp card. I think it's non-refundable.
No, but you don't. No, they're just going to give you the refund.
I think it's
They like you don't have the receipt or anything. They don't have proof of anything.
the Cobra card.
You didn't use it.
I mean,
You didn't use it. I'm saying Walmart. It don't have to be anywhere in particular.
you got a food stamp card? We can.
No, I don't. But I'm just trying to think like if you need a pack of smokes, if you're really bad, need a pack of smokes, or like say you're hard up for beer, you know, and you're like, oh, if I go in and just buy this one thing, that's like $5.
With the new Dave app, they will send you $75 right off the rip.
I wonder if that would work.
Maybe.
Hmm.
I should call the food stamp office and ask them. Like, hey, can I refund buy a pack of smokes?
Because Walmart has a policy where you can return stuff without a receipt 3 times. They just take your ID.
I remember back in the day.
Like as long as you purchase it there.
I don't know if they've caught on to this scam yet, but you go into Walmart, you go back, you buy a CD, you go out, put it in your car, you walk back into Walmart, grab the same CD, you walk up to the counter and be like, hey, I just got the wrong CD. I needed this one. And then you trade them out. Like you go in, you buy the CD, take it to your car, you come back in, grab the same CD and a different CD you want, Like, hey, I got the wrong CD. Can I give you guys this one back and then take this one? And they're like, yeah, sure. And then we had a rotation. We did it.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then another thing is
Okay, let's say I want a DMX album,
okay.
greatest hits.
All right.
So I go in and I purchase DMX's greatest hits.
Mhm.
I go back out to the car,
Leave the CD.
leaves the CD in there, and then go back inside the store, grab that same CD off the shelf along with another one.
Yeah, now you got Tupac's greatest hits.
Now you got Tupac's. You got All Eyes on Me. I got to get that one edited at Walmart.
At Walmart.
And you go up and go, oh, I meant to get this one, not this one.
Hmm.
And I have the receipt.
I have the receipt.
And they're like, oh, yeah, you're good.
Mhm.
So now you have the DMX, and then you have the All Eyes on Me. Buy one, get one free.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, man.
Another one is you go back to
Well, that's the thing, like, because a lot of that stuff, like, is back in electronics, you know.
mhm.
So,
We'll check this one out.
well, honestly, you could probably just take it out, take that CD out and put it in your. Oh, you don't want to do that. Yeah, got to go out of the store.
Yeah, you gotta go completely out.
Yeah. Cameras.
Another one. You go back to the ceramics department where they got those little like quarter figurines, and you take the barcode off that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know the things you buy and you can paint them. It's like little.
Kind of like Carla.
Yeah, something like Carla. Like she'd have a price tag on her,
Okay.
and you peel it off
Uh huh.
because it's a sticker.
Right.
You take that sticker and you can put it on the back of like an SD card or whatnot. You scan it over the scanner, it
Uh-huh.
turns the security thing off, but it only rings up as a quarter. Bloop. You put it over that barcode. When it goes over, it turns the security thing off on it
Mm-hmm.
and it only rings it up for a quarter. So you get this $150 SD card for 25 cents.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, my buddy almost got caught doing it. Like we did it for like maybe 6-7 months,
Yeah.
and we just had a U scan. One night it was like 2:00 in the morning, and he scans over it. And she was like looking at it. She's like, "That's awful cheap."
You know what people do?
Hey,
bud. People do with meat. They'll take a $20 piece of meat, and they'll take like say, oh fuck. What, dude?
he needs your blood.
Golly, he is freaking out. Stop. Get down. Get down. So they'll take like a $20 piece of meat that weighs half a pound, right?
Mhm.
Filet, half a pound, right?
Hmm.
So you're talking about a $10 piece of meat. They'll go and get in the markdown section, like like ground hamburger. That's like 99 cents. So instead of paying $20 a pound, they're paying 99 cents. They'll take the markdown label and peel it off and stick it onto that. And see, the only thing is, like if the steak weighs 0.5, the hamburger must weigh 0.5 because when you go through U-Scan, it's about weight. So they scan it and throw it in there. Because when they scan it, the machine's like, oh, half a pound. And then the scales, they're scaled.
Take your item out of the bagging area now.
Yeah.
Skip bagging.
But whenever that happens, that alerts an attendant. So if it's the same weight, it don't even do nothing, and the person's over there on their phone and like not even looking. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Ways to scam your local. Should we?
That happens all the time. I see that all the time. It's messed up. You come in to work, and their labels peeled off. You know what happened?
Oh yeah. Oh, for some reason they always ditch it in the snack section. Fucking hair dye.
I found an empty
Carolina.
box, an empty pregnancy test box in the frozen food.
Damn.
So someone thought they were pregnant, went over, got a pregnancy test, couldn't even afford it, so they stole it and then chucked it into the frozen food.
Maybe they're just getting a pop pie while they was at
I
it.
was like, jeez. I was like, wow, if you can't afford a $2 pregnancy test, you probably shouldn't be pregnant.
Well, empty bags of lighters. What else? A Claritin. That's a big one.
Claritin?
Claritin boxes. I find those all the time. People like to go back there to Natural Foods. You know how they got that candy out and stuff like that.
Oh, people munch on that all day.
They come through and then you can see it's like half eaten. You're
Yeah.
like, fucking asshole. I gotta pick this up and take it back there. Like that's what I get pissed off at. I'm just like, God damn it, I gotta clean that up. And somebody shit in the floor.
I've seen that plenty of times.
Dude, this is a log. I'm talking the size of a condenser mic. I said, Jesus fuck.
Yeah, I've seen
Like,
that.
what did you eat?
I've seen that happen. It's crazy.
Get off the beer.
Shut your bitch ass up!
That's how I imagine he talks to me. Like I'm sitting there and I'm like, hey, you can't do that. And he looks at me like, shut your bitch ass up.
I feel like it's more like.
What happened?
Well, yeah, me.
What happened? I don't think so.
What time is it?
Oh, it's only 8.
Are you gonna upload the Monday episode on SoundCloud?
Yeah, I just hadn't got around to it. I've been asleep. I've been sleeping it off.
Mm-hmm.
Been sleeping it off. Actually, I've just been really lazy,
I
dude.
remember my first beer.
Yeah, but do you remember your first drunk? Lay on one for a couple days. It's a good, bad feeling.
Yeah. No, it sucks.
It's dude. I don't know. It's like it feels good at the time, but then like the
I don't
depressing
think it
moments.
does. I don't think it does feel good at the time.
Well, the depressing moments afterwards, you're just like,
Is it like just depressing afterwards, or is it depressing that you're thinking about all the stupid shit that you do when you were drunk? Is that what depresses you?
it's post-party depression. Is what I call it.
Post-party depression.
Yep. It's like,
It's like,
oh,
oh,
my
I
god,
messaged her.
fuck. Now, see, I'm getting good about that. I'm getting good
I
about.
doubt that.
I'm getting good about just turning my phone off.
When we came in here, your Facebook was popped up with like 5 different opened windows of messages.
Well, that's because it opens up. Like no matter, like even if somebody messages me, it pops up on there, and then I'm not in here to close it out.
Right,
I close it out on my phone, but
Yeah,
in
sure,
here it's just like. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
sure, yeah. No, I don't think you're getting better at that. There's no way.
Yeah.
I know you.
You're the only person I talk to.
I don't think so.
You was. You was. Oh, fuck it.
What time is it?
8.
Is it 8?
Yeah.
Getting hungry, man. It's about dinner time.
You want to cut this short?
Yeah. Need to try to get a Panda Man lined up, man.
Yeah, well, my phone shut off.
Your phone shut off. Why?
I didn't pay the bill.
Uh,
Not yet. I'm just fucking lazy.
yeah.
Like, literally, that's how lazy I am. I'm like, all I got to do is just fucking call, like, pay it. And I'm like, I'd rather just not. It's like, I'll be okay without it.
yeah.
And see,
Are you hungry?
no.
No.
I ate, like, I woke up whenever I was napping. And then I ate 2 grilled cheeses.
I'll go somewhere and give me like a free birthday dinner or something. You think?
Can you do that?
I don't know. Be like, it's my birthday. I'll probably get a free lap dance today.
I'm calling in. I'm calling in.
Have you ever been to the club when it's your birthday,
No,
Remember that?
I've never been that
or ever
fortunate.
seen someone once a
Yes,
birthday?
I have seen that when they pull you up on stage and
Yeah.
every stripper in there comes.
They do like a big roll call.
Donnie would fucking go nuts over that shit. He wouldn't know how to fucking act, dude.
Get him away from me, Stab.
Stab. Just tell her to go. I don't want that one. I want a black one.
I love how he's like, just tell her to go. He don't have the heart to say it.
Oh, he didn't, dude. He could not break this girl's heart. And I'm like, watch this, Donnie. Hey, get the fuck out of here. Hey, go fuck yourself over there.
Get over here!
I got about 10 singles on me, dude.
Wow. That's embarrassing.
No, it's just the cash I keep for quick cash. You know?
No, I mean, if you walked in there with that, that would be embarrassing.
What are they going to do? They don't know.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Yeah, exactly. Open up my wallet. Surprise, motherfucker. No, go up to that one chick and be like, "Can I have a refund if you grab my dude's cock?" Like, it really wasn't satisfying for me, so I need my money back. He'll get you when he comes back. He's scheduled to be back soon. Free birthday dinner, steakhouse, maybe.
No, I doubt it. Shit, I look.
Google it. Who does free birthday dinners?
Who does free birthday dinners?
I'll be like, mine's in 2 weeks. Can I have one too? Can I go ahead and cash in today? We're trying to eat for free. My stomach's hurting.
Yeah?
Ugh.
Eating too much cock.
Gay? No. Fucking ulcer. I'm drinking Alka-Seltzer though. Might be the coffee. Coffee does that to my stomach sometimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like I just drunk.
Couldn't have been the whiskey.
That's probably exactly what it was. Just to be honest. I'll get you every time. Because that was a lot of whiskey. I was like, ooh, boy, whiskey. Blurp, 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 blurp. And my stomach's not been right since. Oh, dude, I got that pizza last night and I ate it.
What kind of pizza did you get?
I got a Brooklyn style 4 cheese with pepperoni.
Brooklyn style.
Double cheese.
What does that mean? Like thin?
It was like a thinner crust that's like really bendy and it's like,
Like like New York style.
yeah. Hence the name Brooklyn toast. But I ate like 3 pieces of it and I was like, okay, I'm good. And I was like, oh, my stomach. So I drank an Alka-Seltzer real quick. I laid down dirt and comes over and jumps on top of me. And then he's like doing this like, let's play. And I'm like, oh, dude, don't.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
I was like, blah, and he's looking at me like, gotcha. Gotcha.
Does he still eat the crust?
Yeah. Like he'll be waiting for it. I'm sitting there eating. I'm like, hold
He's
on.
like waiting for it. Did you guys smash that whole pizza?
Yeah.
Nice.
Killed it. And we ate it like, I don't know. It was like, we'd eat a couple pieces.
He'd probably eat until he threw up, probably, wouldn't he? You probably have to cut him off.
No,
Does he stop?
He's never threw up. Now I feed him all.
But does
kinds
he
of shit.
stop eating? Like if it's pizza like that?
Yeah, I mean, we just eat till
Oh,
I'm
okay.
done. Like I rip them off pieces, like Kit Kat bar, not Kit Kat, because I don't feed them chocolate.
Yeah, don't do that.
Chocolate, grapes, or nuts off the menu, buddy.
They can't eat grapes?
Mm.
I didn't know that.
Yep. I
Wow.
don't know, it fucks with their belly sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
I never heard that.
One time we was out in California. They're like, "So what do you feed your dog?" And my buddy Sammy looks up and he's like, "Well, I mostly feed mine chocolate, nuts, grapes, and stuff like that." And then somebody's just like, "You can't do that. You can't do that." And he's like, "What? It's fine. Lola's fine. She's cool. She's good." Like it's funny as fuck.
I didn't know. Well, I thought it was just dark chocolate they can't eat.
It gives them seizures if you feed them chocolate.
I thought it was like dark chocolate.
I think giving them beer is supposed to be bad for them,
Really?
but
I
every
don't
dog
think
I've
so.
ever met drinks beer.
I don't think so.
Like he comes over, he'll lick.
I feel
the
like it
can.
probably is not good for their like brain development
Well, probably not good
if
for
they're drinking
none of our
beer, but
brain development.
I don't think it do much harm.
Eh.
I'd say if they're drinking a lot, yeah, I would imagine
I've never seen them staggering, but
their body doesn't process the alcohol like a human's would. You know?
you ever seen a dog super stoned?
Yes, I have.
I'm hungry. This must be from that. 95%.
Ooh,
It was on 5. Almost had alpha brain.
damn! Tore through that bottle.
No, I've had it for about 3 weeks now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you just got that like this past weekend.
No. Did I? I know, I've been giving them out like candy. Like, here, eat this. Eat this. I almost said something really bad. I almost said something awful. Like delete episode awful.
Why? Car alarm going on out there?
And now he goes to sleep. Yeah. It's my dog. I don't know. I really feel like I should call in tonight. I don't know. Something's telling me to call in.
So you can what? Just sit around here and not do shit.
Actually, I want to sleep some more.
I know. I'm about to go home and go to sleep. I'm so tired, man.
I just want to sleep too.
I'm so fucking tired. I just wanted like a day off from everything. Just
That's exactly what I want. Like you was like,
Like,
you want to
no-
go live tonight? I was like,
like no riding, no going anywhere, no drinking anything.
I'm at that. Like that's what I want to do right now.
Just like a
nothing.
break, a mental break.
Just
Maybe even some Netflix.
oh, that sounds fucking awesome.
I was chilling on some Netflix last night, first time in a long time. Started watching Trailer Park Boys.
Nice.
Fucking love that show, dude.
I don't know. I don't know, I feel wore down. Like,
Yeah.
and now I got this big non-dayer coming up. It's like,
Yeah, right. You ain't gonna work all night straight.
fuck.
When was the last time you worked a full week?
Probably 2 months ago.
That's funny.
It's fucked up though, you know. I still call in and still average fucking over 40 hours a week. It's like fuck, man.
Today is Robin Quiver's birthday too.
Is it? Happy birthday, Robin. Hey.
Yeah, I wish your birthday was her. Thought that was cool growing up.
Mine,
Because they would have like on Stern Show, they would always have on my birthday, they would have a big birthday show because it was Robin's birthday.
me and Dave Chappelle same the same birthday.
Really?
Yep.
That's cool.
And the redheaded dude from Harry Potter. Ron.
Never watched it. Never read it.
Yeah.
Never got into that stuff.
It's because you gotta read, asshole.
I guess. I mean,
Oh, and Joe Rogan started his stand-up on August 24th, 1988. He's
started
like
stand up.
yep, that's the day he started stand-up. August 24th, 1988, which was my birthday.
That's crazy. I think he's been doing stand up that long. He's been doing stand up that long. It's pretty nuts.
Did you ever watch Hardball?
Hardball?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
Where like he's a baseball player, like it's like a team thing. It's like a show
Is
from
that-
early 90s.
Was it a TV show or?
Mhm. Yep.
Oh,
and then he
no.
was on news radio too. It was a sitcom.
I've never even heard of it.
Is it-
First time I ever seen Joe Rogan was on Fear Factor.
That's the first time I ever heard of Joe. Oh no, I heard of Joe Rogan on UFC first,
I never even know he was on UFC till like
and then
probably like 5 years ago.
really,
Yeah.
God damn, he's been on there since like 16.
Really?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Mm-hmm. Him and
I was never
Mike
really big into.
Goldberg.
I was never really into UFC at all, really.
I love that shit.
Until like, always like. Well, you got to think like. At the time, like, probably until like Brock Lesnar got into it, or some of these other guys, like
Damn, that'd be like 2008.
post 2000. There's a lot of like it was just like really like
Shit.
standoffish and like chody, like Affliction t-shirt wearing, like
Nah, that was early 2000s. That's when it first
You know
started
what I
catching
mean?
tap out t-shirts.
yeah, like all that stuff. Like it was kind of whole image of it, like kept me away from watching it.
I was into it before that.
Yeah, I was never really into it then.
Like, you know, I'd heard about 1, 2, or 3,
I thought it was boring.
but I come in at like really hardcore, probably like 8.
Yeah, I thought it was boring.
There's some good fights back in the day. Hit and miss. But I watched kickboxing matches too. It's how I know about Joe Schilling and Ramon Decker and all those guys. It's like Dutch kickboxing.
I was into wrestling. That was it.
I don't know. I like the real violence, the blood and the guts and the gore. And
That was that in wrestling. That's all that all the time.
then Pat Miletich. I remember watching a documentary on the Pat Miletich camp, and I thought it was like a summer camp that you could just go to. I didn't understand
Yeah.
what a camp was. And I was like, I want to go to camp in Idaho.
You know the way that the rate that we're going with NFL and stuff, they're going to be doing like 2-hand touch here shortly.
Fuck. Dude, they're
You know that, right?
I seen that they're making some big, huge changes to NCAA basketball. Like they're like, hold on for the big announcement. I never did check into it, but there's supposed to be some major
It's crazy.
guideline rules.
Yeah, NFL is like the worst though. Every season it's something new.
Oh no, it's like you can't hit the quarterback now.
It can't
It's worse than the kicker.
it's all kinds of shit, man. Like you can't hit certain areas and you can't be rough. It's crazy.
Like, what's the deal, though?
Yeah, it's great. I don't know. I feel like it's all changed. I'm surprised like they haven't cracked down on UFC.
They know better. UFC will kick back. They'll be like, listen here. Dana White will be like, listen here, you. He will say it.
I don't know.
He'll be like, fuck you. This is our sport. Get the fuck out of it.
Not if sponsors drop out.
But Reebok's not going nowhere. It's their only big sponsor now.
That's not true.
They made the big Reebok deal.
Yeah, it's a big deal, but they still got all those. They got Monster, Harley Davidson. They've got
Yeah, but they're not as prevalent as Reebok. Reebok's their big cash
Reebok.
cow. Reebok. That's all they're all. That's the only thing they're allowed to wear is Reebok.
I know that. Yeah,
Like
I
a
know
lot
that.
of fighters lost hundreds and thousands
Oh,
of
yeah.
dollars over that shit.
Yeah,
Like Brandon Schaub, it's why he doesn't fight no more.
yeah. I'm surprised a lot of them didn't fucking leave after that.
They did. That's what. If you look at the
Oh,
roster,
really?
it's like up and coming pros.
That's fucked up. That
You
they
got-
did that.
Like look, Ronda left. McGregor only fights once every 2 years.
Yeah.
Name some like big, huge names like Randy Couture or like Chuck Liddell. They're all fighting in Bellator now.
Mm.
Vito Belfort, Lyoto Machida, they're all in Bellator.
What's that one guy you like? Smart ass guy.
Chael Sonnen.
Yeah.
He's Bellator.
Is he?
fights in Bellator. Rampage Jackson's in Bellator.
He was in the audience at the last UFC. Him
Oh.
and Chuck Liddell were sitting next to each other.
They're there like doing the whole fucking Bellator versus UFC.
They were chilling in the audience. They were like, yeah, you know.
But look, you got Rory McDonald went down there. He's a champion down there. Bellator's got all the big names right now.
Oh, there was a dude. It was like, I don't think it was one of the main events. And this guy was having cramps earlier in the night in his calf. And like he gets in there and dude gives him a shot, like a leg shot, like just kicks him in the leg. And his fucking shit started like going up. And he's trying to step and his foot is literally drawing back up and he's trying to walk while his foot is drawed up.
Is that the Mighty Mouse?
Yeah, I think so.
I can't believe Mighty Mouse got beat.
And
Wow.
it was good. Those last 3 fights of that pay-per-view were good, man. They were
I
good.
didn't get to watch it yet.
They were good.
I'll have to somehow
good.
watch it on.
How much is like $60 for one of those pay-per-views?
You know,
But it's cool if like if you got 6 people coming over,
and $10
throw in
a month.
$10. I think that makes it better.
That's usually the way most people do it.
Yeah.
But you gotta have like UFC on demand type shit.
Oh, they
now.
they don't just do pay-per-view like they used to.
I think, but you gotta have DirecTV or Dish, which I don't have. You don't
Mm.
have.
Right.
It's like so I'd have to UFC TV.
Well, yeah. I mean, everything that you can get apps on, you can get it on
But
Roku, PlayStation.
the UFC stuff's worth it though. I mean, because you can watch every fight that's ever happened, and you get old.
It's kind of like the WWE Network,
yeah, it is.
but the WWE Network's $10 a month.
I think that's what the UFC app is.
Oh, is it?
I'm pretty
Do
sure.
you get the pay-per-views with that?
Yeah.
So you get that
But
subscription?
I think you got to pay a little extra though
Yeah,
for the pay per view.
that's where they're fucking up.
But you can
That's
go back-
about the only place they can make money, though. I
Yeah.
mean, you think about WWE, all the merch and the live events. They're on the road 300 days a year. Like they're making their money.
Well, I mean, they lost their contract with Fox Sports. Like they broke up.
Oh,
So they're on a different platform now, but I can't remember what it is.
ESPN.
It's ESPN, yeah.
Yeah. So,
But it's like Disney. Yeah, fuck.
oh yeah, Disney owns.
It's like fuck, man.
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised there ain't been changes over there.
They're making some rules.
Dana White's like a talking head, man. He's not. He don't run shit.
Well, Brandon Schaub's even saying he's like Dana White is ruining the UFC. But now you got Bellator. It's coming up. It's huge. Everybody's
I feel
about
like
to
it's
hop
been
over.
huge for a while.
It's getting bigger, dude. You got Ken Shamrock over there, dude.
Ken Shamrock still fights.
Fuck yeah, dude.
What?
Fuck yeah. Chuck Liddell and Tito Ortiz 4 is going to happen here on their
No,
next
it's
pay per view.
not.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Swear to God.
We're watching that, dude. You gotta remind me.
Where to
I'm not
go.
into Bellator. I don't know when that shit happens.
It's and they're not pay-per-view fights. These are on Spike TV or
What?
Paramount, the Paramount channel.
Really,
Mm-hmm.
dude? We gotta watch that shit.
And they're right now they're having a heavyweight Fedor Emelianenko. He's on there. Everybody,
Wow.
because see, I mean that's what I've heard. They're letting them use little Mexican supplements down there, so they're getting they're letting like Vitor. And all
Where's
them.
it at? Where did they do that at?
What?
The Bellator fighting. They do it in Mexico?
No. They're letting them use Mexican supplements. They're letting them get juice to the gills and go at it.
Really? How
Because
they
they're
get
not
past
they're
that?
not under USADA.
They're not.
UFC's USADA. You can't dope on.
Is Bellator like a public company?
And so
Interesting.
like they can make their own rules, and they don't fight in Nevada, so they don't have to follow the Nevada State Athletic
Right.
Commission.
Where did they fight?
Fuck, I can't remember. I think it's California somewhere. It
Oh, really?
It might be an Indian reservation.
No.
Yeah, dude, they're letting these dudes just get fucking.
What, an Indian reservation? No. Yeah,
Dude, it's something like that. There's a loophole to where they're letting these dudes get juice to the tits, man, and they're coming in there like fucking UFC 3 bodies, like just
Really?
ripped. Yeah, and in shape. And to me, if a roided dude's fighting another roided dude, hey, I'm all for it. But like, say a guy is juicing and a guy isn't juicing, yeah, a little unfair advantage.
based in Santa Monica, California.
It's the Bellator, man. It's good shit.
Is it Octagon?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So it's basically
it's UFC.
it's like
different brand.
WCW.
Yeah. And
Oh, it kind of is like WCW. You think about it. Like, remember the '90s in WCW?
it's just what it is.
It's like Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, all those guys from WWF just jumped over to the WCW.
all the big names, man. I'm telling you, see, and the one thing they won't do, they will not sell out to the UFC at all.
Good for them.
They're like, fuck you. This is what we're
Why
doing.
would they want to?
Billions of dollars. The UFC was bought
No.
for $4 billion.
That seems like not that much.
$4 billion is
Oh,
not that
billion. I
much.
thought you said million.
No, billion. They
Mm.
these new guys, man, bought off Lorenzo for $4 billion.
Hmm.
And they were when they first started, before they did the first UFC Ultimate Fighter challenge,
Mhm.
they were $20 million in debt.
Jeez.
Obviously, but then it fucking started catching traction with that first reality show, man. Then everybody
What?
got into it,
Ultimate Fighter.
the Ultimate Fighter challenge.
Oh,
And then after that, it caught
was
traction.
that on MTV?
No, it was on Spike.
Oh, okay.
It was first, like I think Chris Lieben was the first. He's one of the first ones on there. Chris Lieben's fighting bare knuckle fight. here soon. They're starting bare knuckle fights.
What? Oh, what is that promotion?
I don't know. I don't think it's promotion. I think it's just a fight they set up that they're
Oh.
gonna do. But it's gonna be bare knuckle brawling, dude. And then there's
I guess
another one
that's the way
coming
to
up.
make money off
Rough
it.
and Rowdy. It's supposed to be in Lexington, October 8th.
Is that the Hard Rock thing?
No,
You know what I'm talking about? Hard Rock. It's a promotion.
mm-mm.
The guys I went to go watch the UFC thing at their house, I think they have something to do with it. Like one of them announces or something, and another one, I don't know what they do with it, but they're involved, like pretty
Rough and
pretty
Rowdy's.
heavily with it.
It's a stimulant of Barstool Sports. You know, on Instagram, those
Mhm.
videos. They hold it Rough and Rowdy, and it's like they get local people. Like they go to Morgantown, West Virginia, or Youngstown, Ohio.
Oh, it's almost like tough. What was it?
It's like a tough man. Yeah, yeah.
Tough Man.
Yeah, it's almost like a tough.
Remember
man.
those? They don't do that anymore.
Yeah,
do
they do. Hell yeah,
No,
they
do they?
Yeah, yeah. They had one recently here in West Virginia,
Here in West Virginia.
or there in West Virginia. Fucking. But Bill Burr is an announcer on Rough and Rowdy, and I hope he comes to Lexington, Kentucky, dude.
I feel like Bill Burr's amazing, but how amazing is he calling a fight?
Dude, he's what's up.
I don't know. I'd have to see that.
But see, they get these.
It's kind of like Joe Rogan calling a fight. It's almost like
No, Bill Burr's
like
his
you
own
hear Joe
different color
Rogan
commentary.
calling, you hear Joe Rogan like call a roundhouse kick or whatever, call some hold, And you're like, it's Joe Rogan.
No, Bill Burr's like, look at this motherfucker right here.
No, does
Yeah,
he?
dude, yeah, it's
That's what I'm
good.
saying. Like, is it?
He's like, oh my god, this is what I live for. Like, did you
Now, if
see
he-
him bust his shit open?
No, if he's colorful like that,
Oh,
that'd be
dude, yeah,
that'd be good.
He's color commentary for sure. He's like, god damn.
Only bad thing is if you go to those events, you can't hear them. Can't hear them call the action. You have to see it on TV.
I think you can rent out like headphones and listen
No,
to the
they
commentators.
don't
Or is
do
that
that.
NASCAR?
Yeah, they don't do that.
It's NASCAR. NASCAR.
They used to do that for WrestleManias back in the day. They don't even do that no more. They don't anymore. Which they're supposed to be getting a thing where you could on the WWE app where you can do that, listen to commentary like at events like that. If you're there and you get like the Wi-Fi password or something of the building,
Oh, that's cool.
you can listen to the commentary.
I'd like to go to UFC event up in Vegas.
That would be fun.
Do it on shrooms.
Well, shrooms, why?
Change my life.
Yeah.
Be like, wow.
I could think of other things to do.
Coke.
I mean, yeah, if you're going to a UFC, I mean,
Be sitting there.
why
with
would you be doing shrooms?
Be,
I mean,
be
that
sitting there with
sounds-
Chuck Liddell.
It's dumb.
But yeah, Tito Ortiz, Chuck Liddell. I think that's the next big Bellator fight coming out.
Is Tito still married to Jenna Jameson?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I wonder how Jim Carrey's dick tastes, Tito. Shout out to you.
Who? What? Jim Carrey
Jim Carrey's married to her.
to Jenna Jameson?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't.
Mhm.
You're thinking of that other blonde, the one that was on Singled Out,
Jesse McCarthy.
Jenny McCarthy.
Jenny McCarthy. She's married to
Jenna Jameson was like the biggest porn star of like the late '90s.
See, I keep
2000s.
getting those two mixed up. Which one was in Clerks 2?
Clerks too.
Remember he walks up, he's like, he says, I eat pussy on the building. He's like, I totally do.
I can't remember. I
She's-
don't even remember who that broad was.
She was the one that was going to marry it was one of the ones we was just talking about.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
I think he's the one that's married to the Mark Wahlberg's brother.
Donnie Wahlberg.
Yeah, Donnie.
New Kids on the Block.
Sucked a lot of dick, Johnny. Makes me sick.
I remember when New Kids on the Block were a thing. They were fucking huge.
Back in like 82.
No, I was young. They were a bit huge.
I thought they were like mid 80s.
No, dude.
Was it early 90s?
Yeah, they were huge.
Oh, did you see that thing where Goldberg was arrested?
From the Mighty Ducks.
There. Yeah, dude.
I did see that.
He looked like a. Oh man,
That's crazy.
He's only like a couple years older than you, dude, and he looked like he was 60.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
I was like,
Damn,
holy shit! It's weird,
that's
man.
rough.
When like you hear people say like they'll be on Joe Rogan's podcast and they say how old they are, and you're like,
Yeah,
holy shit, that's like 5 years older than me. It's
right.
like, whoa. Like, whoa, that guy was like Ben Shapiro. He's your age.
Is he?
Yeah. I was like, what? Holy
Hmm.
shit. It's like, what are we doing with our lives? Fuck.
Did not go the Ben Shapiro route. I feel like.
Nope.
I
Dude,
was out getting drunk and chasing broads and playing music, and he was like,
being a conservative Jew.
yeah. Completely different lifestyles.
Oh, yeah. You know, Ari Shafir was raised an Orthodox Jew, like completely had the curls and everything.
Oh, really?
And now he's got Doug Stanhope pissing on him on podcast. Did you ever see that?
No.
Where fucking Doug Stanhope, like, they're talking about pissing, and Doug Stanhope comes up and just pisses all over Ari.
What?
Yeah. Ari is on Joe Rogan's podcast, and he's like, give me that kombucha bottle. He's like, what do you need this bottle for? He stands up and he just takes a piss around the podcast. And Joe's sitting there. He's like, yeah, blah. And Ari's got his dick out. Yep. And Ari, he filled it up. He filled. Jamie, go get another bottle.
Oh my god.
Go get. And Ari's like, hurry, I got to pinch. I got to pinch off.
Oh.
I was like, holy shit. Ari Shafir just does not give a fuck. All right, let's wrap this up.
We'll wrap it up.
Yeah.
Get some tunes going before we go.
Let's do it. Check out the mouse on the screen.
Bloop.
Chat, I'm playing Pong with the mouse.
Huh?
BlueCollarGains.com. Check them out.
BlueCollarGains.com.
Down and Dirty Detailing. Check them out. See, I'm not even into the advertisements. And I was like, welcome to the Dirty Bird Podcast.
Let's just do one of those lo-fi beats.
Yeah.
Let's chat for a while real softly and then do your homework, kids.
Do your homework. Don't masturbate too much. If you think about killing kittens, masturbate a little more. It'll get you happy. BlueCollarGains.com. It'll help you get swole. Down there detail. They'll make your car look good. Thank you for listening. See you this coming Monday.
Do we have a guest?
Maybe. I haven't looked into it. Later, guys.